Welcome back to the Batter's Box episode Trace.
Three, the big three, the
Three.
best number out there. You love to
Mellow
see it.
celebration from Mellow
Yeah.
Anthony. Little
Quick
fit
note,
check real quick. We got the Red Sox.
subscribe. We're
A
close to
little fit
100.
check. Wow, not 100,000, 100, just 100.
Close to 100. Baby steps. Next time I'll
I
be
was like,
saying
hold on a
100,000.
second. This is crazy. Um, but yeah, we got the Red Sox jacket on today, which I'm gonna take off because it's like ridiculously hot. Um, it's just one of those days where you put on a jacket and you're like, maybe today's not the day for that.
Yeah, it happens.
And you know what, you gotta take accountability and learn from those mistakes. But once again, third podcast in a row, third different setup.
Yeah,
Uh
we're going for the
background.
record.
So I believe the record is 14.
14. Okay,
Yep.
I think we can get that.
Set by an Italian woodworker. Had a woodworking podcast.
Fire.
14 different locations until he finally had the same one. So we're gonna shoot for that today, or not today, but for
episode
14 in the
14.
future.
Yeah, I'm going for the hat record.
Okay, gotcha. Is that 3 in a row? Oh no, three different
Different
hats.
hats.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a Tigers fan, but I was at the game um yesterday, Saturday.
Okay.
Um
Okay.
Tigers Royals. They came back. They were down 1-3 in the ninth.
What
They
were you
came back,
doing in Detroit?
just wanted to catch a game.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. How many
It's
how
only
many
like
MLB? How many stadiums have you been to?
that was my eighth. That was my eighth
Okay.
state.
Wow.
So
Wow.
slow and steady, but we're getting 30
Sure.
someday.
Sure. I'm at
Steady
3
clock.
right now. I got Yankee Stadium, Citi Field, Fenway. But those, you could argue those are 3 very good ones.
Yes, you could.
Except Yankee Stadium. It's really not all that special. And I'm not just saying that as a biased Red Sox fan. There's really nothing special about that stadium.
Really. That's a take.
Have you been to the have you been to Fenway?
I've not. I haven't been to basically any East Coast stadium, which is
Gotcha. Okay.
it's tough for me. Mostly just
It's all right.
Midwest.
That's all right. Hey, we'll get there. So I think we start things off today with Immaculate Grid.
Yeah.
I think we all remember the last time we did Immaculate Grid.
Nobody's talked about it because
All right.
it was rough. But
Didn't
now,
happen. Didn't happen. All
now
right.
we have a lot more options because
It's
some
like a
people just
breakfast
do.
ball, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you're playing golf, you get a breakfast ball. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need 2 or 3 breakfast balls, but
Depends on the day.
so let's I'm excited today. It's gonna be a good one. Nope, not Immaculate Draft, Immaculate Grid.
Immaculate draft is tough,
It is. It's a tough one.
but it's fun. It's a
All
fun one.
right. Let's get things going here. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. There we go. Um, so we got KC, Chicago, the team who has lost 20 games in a row.
With
Uh,
it's second all time, right?
yeah, I think 22 was the record by the Oakland A's or something like that.
They're
Uh,
approaching A's territory.
Not 100% sure though. Um,
I believe it. I believe it.
Born outside of the U.S., 50 states and D.C., has played for the White Sox. I don't know if. Eloy Jimenez, maybe?
Yeah, that feels safe.
I feel like that's a pretty safe bet here.
I don't know where exactly he's
Oh,
from.
no, 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 no. Wait, no, but hold on. Do they need to No, they don't need to currently play for the White Sox. I'm an idiot.
No.
Because Eloy just got traded to the Orioles.
Yes. Trade deadline up.
Bang.
Okay.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, we
We're
got
back.
points on the board there.
Back.
All right, we're back.
Can
We're
you
back.
can you scroll down so we can see the whole grid?
Sure, sure.
Huge. Okay. Love that angle. All right, so outside of the US.
Colorado.
Colorado. I know they got a few guys. Um,
I got one here. Um,
who do you have?
I'm
Because I also have one.
Pedro Siriaco.
Okay, I feel like that's better than mine. So I'll let you plug that.
Bang!
Beautiful.
Come on.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's just
That's
um.
textbook. That's really textbook.
Actually, take a look at you saw that ad there, the skydive indoor skydiving, which you did.
Mm,
Um,
it's true.
there it is. There it is again. You
I
see
didn't
him?
do it. I didn't do Ozempic, but I did indoor skydive one time.
Hey, um,
I have a
you
Royal
got
that was
somebody.
a White Sox, and I also have a Twins shortstop.
Whoa.
Yeah. So this
I
one,
mean, did Dozier play short at all?
I was thinking Benintendi. Um,
Benintendi. Oh yeah, you got a good one there, Benintendi.
he could be a high percentage,
You
but
got James Shields.
mhm.
I feel like James Shields is going to be less of a percentage because of recency bias.
Yeah, true. I'm down for
Uh,
that.
so here we go, big game James.
True.
It was actually traded for Fernando Tatis Jr.
Mm, one of the better trades of all time, well known by
Sure.
White Sox fans.
And that's
Okay,
6%.
that's not too shabby.
So right now we're looking pretty decent.
I would love to see Trevor Plouffe for the Twins shortstop. I think that would be great.
Ayusha has he played short?
Yes,
All right, there we go, Trev.
Coach Trev, but Plouffe, he's somewhere. Yep, there he is.
Beautiful, and that's just incredible.
What a guy.
Played
I'm
shortstop for the Royals.
trying to think. What?
We got LC's Escobar just as a safe bound there. Um,
Yes,
and we can spend some rarity score points here because we've gotten a
we're doing all right.
0.2% and
Yeah.
2%.
Yes. Nothing over 10
Um,
yet, which is good. I'm trying to
outside of
think.
the US for the Rockies.
Um,
Um, I'm just thinking of somebody who's like Canadian.
hmm, I
It
think.
doesn't have to be Canadian though.
No. I know. I went to Rockies is one of the stadiums that I've been
Raimel
to.
Tapia.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I don't know where
You don't know though.
I don't know. I don't know where players are from most of the time. Um, but I would trust it. Who
Well,
else?
hold on. Yeah, so let's, that's like okay, probably guy, but
Run through some options.
run through some options here.
Think
Carlos Gonzalez, maybe?
yeah, I was thinking about him.
Cargo.
That feels like I really have no way to judge where people were born.
Can we like get rid of this ad here? I'm really not liking it.
Yeah, you can. I think you can skip ad.
Oh,
You want to
okay. Yep, there we go.
get?
Because we were starting to see diaper ads, and I don't know if we're
Yeah, we're getting to that age.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, get a little too old there.
Um,
Um, okay. So
let's run through.
Rockies Royals though.
Yes.
And we got Escobar at short. Oh, I know a guy. Oh, I'm forgetting his name. Um, he was like a beast on MLB The Show. Oh, I got it. Mondesi.
Oh, Alberto Mondesi. That's who I was thinking of. I was trying to think of. Yeah. No, it's
Oh,
Adalberto.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Ooh, that was 6%.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I he played for the Red Sox, so I knew that.
Yeah. I was
Um,
thinking because I was picturing his MLB The Show card, and I was like, who was the shortstop before Bobby Witt Jr.? And I just couldn't think of his name, but that's the one. All right, let's get some of these teams out of here.
for sure, for sure.
Do you have any
Um,
Twins that were White Sox?
I think there's at least one because it's on the list. Um, I not any current that I remember.
Jim Tomey. Wait,
You got to tell me. Unless he was an Indian. I think yeah, he was an Indian.
was he a twin at all? I feel like he was a twin for a little bit.
Rod
Um,
Carew never played. Harmon Killebrew never played for the White Sox, I don't think. Minnie Mimosa?
I have no idea.
That's too much of a risk there.
I'm fairly confident, very confident in Jim Tomey.
Okay. And we had some rare, like you said, we had some
Yeah,
rare points to play with there.
and we
All
needed
right.
and we needed
That's
that
all right.
one.
That's all right. That's all right. Now we got Colorado KC. Colorado born out of the US. I'm gonna go Ramiro Tapia.
Okay,
Um
beautiful, beautiful.
bang,
We're cooking right now, I must say.
bang, bang, bang. Um
All right, now we
all
gotta
right,
get
Twins Rockies.
Twins rocks.
They don't trade a lot between each other.
This is true. I feel like the
Uh,
Rockies in general, they just kind of keep players.
Marquez hasn't been Herman Marquez, I'm thinking. I don't know if he was traded to the Twins though. Uh KC Rockies too. That's a tough one. Not Brian Dozier. First of all, shout out to Brian Dozier as well.
The goat.
Love the guy. I think on MLB The Show one time I hit like a 598-foot homer with him, and that's the longest home run I've ever hit on MLB The
That's
Show.
seems fake.
I know, no, it's not realistic at all because I had the power and wind all the way up, but
Mm.
still fun
Turning wind
nevertheless.
up. Turning wind up is crazy.
Yeah, and the power but like that's you don't want to, it's no fun to like actually try.
Yeah.
Um, come on, what are you talking about?
You want to see the
All right,
scores? It's really
let's lock in here.
all right. Rockies. Dig into our Rockies bag real quick. Um, or our Twins bag.
Oh man, how much I wish Carlos Beltran had played for the Mike Moustakas, maybe. No, I don't think he ever played for the Rockies.
Ooh, Moose tacos.
Dang,
Hmm.
bro. Now you got me wanting tacos.
Dang.
I'm pretty stumped right now. I gotta be honest.
Do we call it for now? Talk trades and then see if we can figure anything out at the end.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do that right now. We'll call it.
Then
Uh,
maybe we won't have a ton of dead space for the people.
oh, I'm trying to. There we go. All right, so let's talk some trades.
True.
Tracking every trade. Okay. So we had Jack Flaherty, to the
It's true.
Dodgers.
It's
You
true.
texted me about this, and you were like, "Dodgers, please stop."
The Dodgers already probably the most stacked team like on paper, and then they went and added a bunch more studs like Jack Flaherty, which they don't need, but now they have him and
No,
he's
they do. They do.
gross.
They do, man. Their starting pitching is not in a good place. It's a lot of injuries right now. Um,
Yeah, but how much
but like
money
it's
they
just
gonna spend? It's like not fair.
yeah, yeah. It's like how much help do you need? Right?
Yeah.
It's like MJ, like win it by yourself. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like or like Tatum, according to every other NBA fan I've ever talked to.
Mm, real. There's some real ones.
They hate him. I don't get it. He seems like a nice guy. He's a good father. Um, doesn't really talk a lot of trash, and people hate him.
But
Make a lot of sense.
Flaherty already had his first start, it seems, and no earned runs, 6 innings pitched. So That looks good for
Okay,
the
well
Dodgers.
yeah, that's very, very good for the Dodgers.
Looks good for the Dodgers.
Yeah, they 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 have no excuse to not win the World Series this year. Um, a lot of their team is on the IL, right? No Mookie Betts,
Yeah.
Max Muncy, Kershaw just got back, which is good for them. They just got a lot of guys that are not playing right now, and you get
Yeah.
those guys back come October, added to Shohei Ohtani and Will Smith and Freddie Freeman.
Yep.
Um,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
I don't see a reason why you can't win the World Series.
it's gonna be
Uh,
scary. It's gonna be scary.
believe it or not, the only thing they really need is a shortstop, and I wouldn't put it past them to get the top shortstop in the class next year.
I mean,
All right,
Mookie comes back, he can play short. They got
for
Tommy
sure.
Edmonds, which I'm sure we'll touch on in a
That
little
was
bit.
a great trade there. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Tanner Scott to the Padres. We'll talk
Padres
about they're looking good.
Padres are they want to go for it. They're gonna
Um,
I don't think they're gonna beat out the Dodgers by any means for the top spot, but they'll be a scary wild card team.
absolutely, and with the way the Dodgers have performed in the postseason the last couple of years,
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if there was a good series here, if it lined up
Yeah.
that way. But I'll tell you what, I mean, Graham Pauley and Jay Bashirs, great guys. The Marlins got this one guy. I think it was from the Yankees or something like that. Sitting like 327, 28 homers or something like that in the minors.
Yeah,
I,
the Marlins rebuild could be going very well after this trade
yeah,
deadline because they got a
I saw.
ton of young guys.
I mean, look at this. It says they got their number 2 prospect in Snelling,
Yeah.
number 4 prospect in Mazur, and
Yep.
then their number 5 prospect in Pauley, and their number 24 prospect in Bashirs. So,
Yeah.
and this isn't the only trade they did. They did a bunch of other trades. Traded Jazz to the Yankees. Um,
Who hit
but
4 home runs in his first 3 games? First Yankee ever to do that. Pretty crazy.
it sounds like kind of an ESPN stat to me. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Marlins are looking scary come 2034. Um, yeah, what 2034 will be 31 years old
That's crazy.
and
That's scary.
still doing this.
We'll be on episode 80,000. Quick math.
Welcome to episode 934
Of the batter's
of
box.
Batter's Box. This trade, it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, you got Alex Cobb, veteran, good guy to
Yeah.
have around the locker room.
Yeah.
Nobody really wins this trade or loses this trade. It's just kind of a good swap there.
Definitely helps the Guardians since
Yeah,
they're trying to keep that top spot for sure.
yeah.
I think they're still the first in the AL.
There's just something I don't know. There's just something. Maybe just because it is the Guardians, but there's something stopping me from buying into this whole.
Yeah, for me it's just they're the Guardians, so I'm like, okay, surely
They're gonna blow 3-1 leads.
yeah. But I mean, it's been fairly. They haven't stopped.
Now, to be honest, they play in a relatively easy division. Um,
True.
I mean, when you're playing the White Sox, every month, you're bound to get a few wins there. Tigers aren't all it right now. You really got the Royals, Twins, and Guardians in that AL Central, but for some reason I'm just not buying into it, and I think they're going to be an early exit in this year's playoffs.
We'll
And
see.
that might be a hot take. It might be a hot take. But I'm gonna put that one on the shoulder
They have a
there.
better winning percentage than both the Orioles and the Yankees.
Now
Currently.
this trade right here. And I'll tell you what, Cash is one of the best players I've ever seen.
All right, let me pause. I want to tell a story real quick. I don't remember who this was, but I was listening to somebody's podcast a couple years ago, and he was telling the story about himself. He was part of a trade. He was traded for a player to be named later, and then come like a week or so later, he was the player to be named later. So he literally got traded for himself. The team just decided they didn't want him, and then gave him right back.
What?
Yeah,
Oh no,
I don't
that's
remember his
that's
name, but crazy story.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
How?
it's a tough feeling for sure. Tough feeling for
Yeah,
sure.
that one's gonna hurt. You know, in like 2K, when I think like 21 or 22, you would get traded for like a sandwich shop or something like that.
That
Um,
yeah, you hate to see it.
that's a tough feeling. So we go to the Yankees, who once again, pretty middle of the road trade here.
Yeah,
Um, you know, not much to talk about there.
they need
Martin
pitching.
Perez to the Pirates. Nope, from the Pirates to the Padres.
Mm.
Um, once again,
Padres really up their pitching. This
for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, hasn't been that great this year, obviously, but just a good pickup.
yeah,
Um, yeah, once again, good guy to have around in the rotation and in the clubhouse. Can teach the young folks a lot. Probably teach Paul Skeens a couple of things. Maybe not about velocity, but um,
Mm.
mindset and pitch selection and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be a good fit.
Can you believe 2 years ago, Paul Skeens was at Air Force Academy and like through like mid 90s.
Didn't know Livy Dunn.
Important stat.
Yes. Pull of the century from Paul there. Um, just gotta cap it off. Just gotta clap it up there for Paul there. Unbelievable job,
Paul.
really. All right, so we
he's
got the Red Sox making a
he's
trade here.
he's about to be the favorite for Cy Young, which is absurd for his rookie year. He's like barely behind Chris Sale.
I don't know. I mean, he's just been pitching really, really well, and um,
Yeah.
he kind of looks impossible to hit, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, Red Sox right before the deadline hit. I wouldn't call this a splash, but apparently whoever wrote this article did. Uh, just a guy from the Angels. Red Sox have had bullpen problems. To be fair, though, that has been due to Justin Slayton, Chris Martin, and Kenley Jansen not being fully healthy. Right, Kenley couldn't travel to Colorado due to a heart condition. Um, so you haven't had that healthy bullpen yet. We're starting to see it come back. Chris Martin had a very, very good rehab start, or not start, but appearance. Um, should be back soon. You got Justin Slayton coming back soon, and Kenley's starting to heat up back up again. So then you add Lucas Sims, who we're going to talk about in a little bit, and Luis Garcia. Um, now you got a pretty good bullpen there, and um, the pitching can figure it out because we're definitely dealing with a little bit of tiredness there. Um, you know, I could see the Red Sox doing well down the stretch because the offense is there, right?
Yeah.
Rafael Devers is, I think he's hitting like 460 something in his last 11 games with a 11-game hitting streak. He's
Yeah,
playing out of his mind right now.
he's been cooking.
Um, when he's playing like that, when he's seeing the ball the way he is, he's one of the best hitters in the MLB. He's one of the best hitters in the MLB when he's not seeing the ball like that. Imagine when he is. Um, Probably behind Aaron Judge and Bobby Wood Jr.
Yeah.
So I like this. I like this. A lot of these guys that the Red Sox gave up in the trade deadline, I think like 75% of them were Rule 5 eligible. Just
Yeah.
um terrific by a young GM, Trey Breslow, to get rid of those guys for something as opposed to getting rid of them for nothing. Uh, Nico Cavadas and Matthew Lugo, they're going to do pretty good things in this league, and I hope the best for them. But fortunately, it wasn't with the Red Sox. So, this trade also tells me Red Sox are trying to win right now.
Yeah.
And so, I like it. Gregory Soto to the Orioles. That's what do you think about this there, Andrew?
Gross. I mean, Gregory Soto, not a fun pitcher to face in
At
the
that,
end half of the game, especially when they already have a fairly nice bullpen. I think they have one of the better bullpens, if I'm speaking
yeah,
correctly.
yeah.
So I mean, the Orioles are gonna be playing like 7 inning games basically, and they have like one of the most raw, talented teams currently. They just hit the cover off the baseball. So I think
Once
adding
again, that's
adding pitching helps.
yeah. I do think pitching helps. So once again, it's one of those teams that I just don't. I'm not really buying into yet. I think they need like 1 or 2 more years to solidify themselves.
Yeah,
I
I think for me, they have the talent, but I think
yeah,
the experience is going to come to bite them. I think they'll make a run. I think a lot of them saw playoffs last year and kind of got their footing under them. So I think they might be able to make a little bit of a run, but I don't know if they have enough experience to go win themselves a World Series.
yeah. Um, it's gonna be probably a tough playoff run for them. If they can get it done, good for them.
Yeah.
Uh, at least it's not the Yankees. That's what I'll say. Uh, I think what was it? Ken Griffey Jr. said, if the Yankees were the only team to offer me a contract, I'd retire.
Yes. Yep. It's true.
Um,
He didn't like the Yankees.
and he never won a World Series. So,
Kevin Kiermaier to the Dodgers.
mid for mid here. I got to be honest with you.
Legend for legend. But
Yes,
currently both mid.
mid for mid. Uh, um, so that's tough, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Good pickup from the Dodgers here.
Yeah. I mean,
Kind of just Jason Hayward essentially.
yeah, they get a glove to cover some space while some guys are out. So I think that's really what they needed. Anyways, that's all they were looking for.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mark Cannon to the Giants. Good trade here.
Yeah.
Um,
Are the Giants trying to do something? I don't really know.
I can't
But
tell because they traded away what? Yeah, they traded away Jorge Soler. So you're not gonna pick up Mark Cannon in replace of
yeah.
Jorge Soler if you're trying to win. You got Blake Snell just threw a no hitter.
Yes, this is true.
I feel like the Giants are always like they're just kind of like stuck in that like middle of the road
Yeah.
situation.
When I think of
Um
2020 Giants, I think of like could be a wild card team, could just miss the playoffs. But
for sure. And that's kind of the vibe you're seeing here.
yeah.
Uh, um but let's see. So Dylan Floro, that's actually a very good I didn't know he was playing that well. Wow, okay. So it seems like a pretty even trade here, looking at
It's
the
nice.
description.
Yeah.
Uh um to the
Nats
Nationals, of course.
Nats stacking up on young studs because they're not quite in their window, but this
They will
helps them.
be. Their time's gonna come. You got C.J. Abrams and what's that other guy? James Wood.
James Wood.
You got those two as your middle infielders. You're gonna be good
Yeah.
for a long time.
They'll turn some double plays, hit some homers.
Orioles acquire Austin Slater and infielder Livian Soto from the Reds for player to be named later or cash.
Mm. So the
That's
Reds, the Reds are just
kind of seems like a trade that's not official yet. So,
kind of seems like the Reds are like, yeah, we're struggling. Let's just free up some money.
yeah, so
And
I'm sure they
that's
want that. I'm sure they want that cash.
they want the cash.
Um, so it's like, do you want the car or do you want the cash? I'll take the cash.
Yeah. No
Every
taxes.
all day, by the way. Yeah. I'm taking that cash all day.
Yeah.
Unless the car comes with a free driver, like a personal driver, then I'm down.
Valid. What if it's like a self-driving car? Like a lot of like they have
Tesla.
like the autopilot modes, like the Tesla,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Kias.
I'd like that. The thing is with the, I don't want to get into electric cars, but you can only drive them for like 150, 100, like 200 miles, whatever.
Got to charge them eventually.
You got Dylan Carlson here traded to the Rays from the Cardinals, Sean Armstrong.
Interesting.
Um, once again, just not, an interesting move
Yeah,
here.
the Rays were making some interesting moves. They got, I mean, we'll see it soon, but they got our Christopher Morel from Chicago, and now
Yep.
Dylan Carlson. They're like
Well,
soft selling and like trying to get like a young core because these are dudes that have like shown potential. Like Dylan Carlson
sure.
had a nice stretch, I think, last year where he's hitting the ball really well. So
Yeah, I
like
mean,
they're
he left, you know, he missed the first month of the season with an air conditioning sprain.
you hate to see the air conditioning strain.
Dang it, man. It's tough.
Specifically the left air conditioning.
Yeah. Right,
That's
right, you can kind of survive it a little bit, but the left was,
yeah.
um, you know, Rays probably need some bullpen help there. No, sorry, Cardinals probably need some bullpen help. Rays were like, or Cardinals were like, we'll help you out,
Yeah.
and whatever. So, all right, from now on, we're gonna talk about the bigger trades as opposed to the
All of
trades
them.
we got
Yeah.
a long time here.
It's like that
Eloy
trade.
Jimenez
That's
to
a
the Orioles.
fairly decent trade.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a little
if
bad.
if Jimenez stays healthy, then
Yeah. I think
great.
that's their main concern. But also I don't know. They might just have him like DH and then occasionally like platoon outfield.
This
So
is a good pickup for the Pirates right here. I like Brian De La Cruz a lot.
saw him,
And
saw him
also
twice
pretty
last year.
good for the Marlins. Once again, getting some prospects.
Yep.
Number 17 and number 18. So,
Not terrible.
uh, yeah, I like it.
Pirates.
Uh,
They got the pitching, they need the bats.
for sure, for sure. Chafin's mustache, big country, right? That's what they call him.
Cubs legend, Tigers legend, Andrew Chafin.
And now Rangers legend. He actually gave up a home run to Rafael Devers the other day. Uh, by the way, let's just keep a lookout for any
Yeah.
Twins and Rockies trades or Royal trades.
I don't think the Rockies did anything at the deadline like the past 4 years. I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing, to be honest.
Um, good trade. Um,
Yeah.
IKF, we don't, who cares?
It's
Um,
if they got a glove.
Paul Blackburn, not bad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is a good one for the Mariners here. Um, yeah, just kind of a pretty decent trade all around. Paul DeYoung finally got out of Chicago. Good for him.
Paul
Uh,
DeYoung was cooking last night when I was watching the game. He had a home run. I think he had a single, a double, and a home run. I think
he's
it was
carrying that team on that back.
five. Yeah.
Caleb Ferguson has a 5.13 ERA. So yeah, once again, not that crazy. Remove Josh Bell, who was
Josh
DFA'd,
Bell.
just
That
got
was like
traded
the
to the Jacks for cash.
that was like one of the last minute trades that like squeaked across the deadline, like after 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock or whenever. It was like, oh, Josh Bell to the Diamondbacks. But that one, I mean, is pretty much just to cover for Christian Walker, who's injured right now. So
Yeah,
they're
Christian
like,
Walker. By the way, if you want to pick him up in fantasy, it's the way to go.
true.
But pretty good trade all around.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think Cash is gonna be a great guy. I don't know about player to be named later. I don't know if he's gonna,
It
be
depends what
able
name
to.
they give him.
Yep. Could be Mike Trout.
Yeah, that'd be a good name to have. This
By
next
the
trade is
way,
pretty
yeah, no, I like it a lot. Yeah, as a Red Sox fan, not too worried about Trevor Rogers coming out of the bullpen. But
yeah. Connor Norby is gonna I feel like he could be a very good core piece for the Marlins in like
he
two
gonna be
years.
stanky. He gonna be stanky. He gonna be stanky. Um, Yeah, no, I like this trade from both teams. Marlins just once again um going big time. Make it count, play it straight. Don't look back, don't hesitate when you go
Mm,
big time.
bars.
Do you know what bars they're from though?
No.
The Big Time Rush theme song.
Mm, obviously.
We got Lucas into the Red Sox. You know, kind of same thing I said with Luis Garcia. Not too crazy, but it helps the bullpen.
Some extra
And
arms never hurt.
for sure, for sure. And once again, a guy that was gonna be a Rule 5 draft eligible guy. Mark Leonard Jr. Interesting interesting piece there. He pitched very, very well the last couple of games. You're a Cubs fan. Let's talk about this for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of traded him at peak value, which is big for us because I mean we're in the Giants like no man's zone where we're probably not gonna make the playoffs. But like if we go crazy in August, we could potentially be a wild card team, but also
Definitely. I mean, you got some good guys here. I think you're
yeah.
starting to build like a little bit of a core, but then you give up Christian Morel, Christopher
Yeah,
Morel.
Christopher Morel. That was tough. But we did get Isak Paredes, who I would say arguably is better. I do think Morel might have more potential, but Isak Paredes is he's kind of a stud, and we got him for like the next 4 years. So that'll be big for our core window.
Jorge Soler back with the Braves. Um,
We love it.
Good to see it. I'm happy for him. Frankie Montas. Once again, kind of just a mid trade. I thought Frankie was gonna be pretty good, but just never ended up figuring it out. Maybe he does here with the Brewers, but
We could. Brew Crew knows how to do some things. The
Jalen Beeks,
Rockies.
he
Rockies
hey,
big trade.
not from the Twins or the Royals, but
No, sir. But they did make a trade. So claps for Rockies. Let's go.
Jalen Beeks was a Red Sox at one point. I thought he was a Ray. So good for him.
Nice.
Ahmed
Dodgers.
Rizzo. That's an interesting trade for me, but
They just are stacking up on infielders, which is okay. You say Kikuchi,
yeah,
kind of
once again,
struggling
just
this year. Pretty good overall pitcher though, if he
for
figures some
sure.
things out.
And I think he will.
Yeah.
He's got the motion where he's hiding the ball behind the you know, back a little bit, so I like that. This is a good trade here with the Guardians.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
Nah, it's stacking up on
although
prospects.
yeah, for sure. So I like this trade from both teams. Nationals once again in that place where it's like, all right, let's rebuild here and let's refocus. I think what I'm noticing with a bunch of these teams, I just I feel like teams in a rebuild have been in a rebuild for a while, the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Um, and it's sad. I just think it's bad GMing. I think it's partially low revenue from the teams.
Yeah.
Um, and so
It's
it's
tough
sad
to make.
because you got guys like the Dodgers who are signing $1 billion in players. Um, and you just can't sign that type of guy. You can't sign Shohei Ohtani if you're the Athletics. So you just don't. You
Yeah.
don't have that kind of
It's-
money.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but we'll see. Um, I don't know. Prospects rarely work out, in my opinion. So it's hard for me to get behind people trading for prospects.
Yeah.
Unless of course it's James Shields for Fernando Tatis Jr. In that case, by all means.
Yeah.
Justin Turner, yep, to the Blue Jays. It's a good fit there. He actually homered against the Red Sox in his first at bat, I believe, back.
Mm.
Um, I was working at the time and I was just like, dang. So that sucks.
Mariners.
Holy. Okay, go.
Okay.
Sorry.
How does a 3-team trade like work? Like how they're just like actually we want the guy from the Cardinals. But you
But
you
we
guys
also, yeah.
what?
No, it's
But
like I bet you they get two calls at the same time. Hold on, I'm gonna put you through to
yeah, hello.
uh once again just Dodgers just I don't know. I
There's
don't
not
know.
gonna be like
I'm
utility
mad.
players that can
I'm
just play
mad.
every position, and it's
Um Quinn Priester, good guy. Um yeah, he's gonna be good. I know it doesn't look like that from the ERA, but just from his advanced statistics that I've taken a chance to look at, he's gonna be a good player. Ty
huge.
France,
And Cash, don't
yeah,
forget about Cash.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Cash could be
uh,
Shohei Ohtani one day.
potentially huge for the
Michael
Reds, I guess.
Michael Lorenzen, decent.
He
Good
started
guy to
yesterday when
have.
I was watching. He did all right. He only gave up
He did
one
I.
run,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's decent. Decent
Um,
first start.
man, cash consideration get tossed around. I'll tell you what, it's getting tossed around like a. I'm not gonna say that word.
Mm.
Um,
Good call.
Here we go.
Uh,
This is the trade you were talking about here.
Trade
I
of the
think this is the
hour.
last one we talk about before the Jazz trade. I'm thinking.
Yeah, this is one of the like weirder trades if you're just like from the outside looking in, because the Rays and the Cubs, us, are also like not contending this year, basically. But two guys that are going to be around for a while. And I mean, I love Christopher Morel, but we can't
Yeah, hitting
we can't put
199.
him,
Yeah,
at third base because he is not a third baseman. But we have nowhere else to put him, and he doesn't have the glove to play third base. I think he could
definitely.
play a second base, but we have Nico Horner there. We have Dansby at short, so we can't like do anything with that because those guys are studs at their position. So I think getting Isak is huge for the next, I think 3 to 4 years we have him, because he can be a glove and he'll have a bat. But I do
Yeah,
think the
for sure.
Rays, I think the Rays are going to unlock something in Morel. I think he already has 2 home runs there. So that puts him at like 20 on the year, which is
I
good.
think Dylan Carlson homered for the Rays as well. Didn't have a home run all season.
Yeah.
Um,
So I mean, the Rays know how to like unlock potential in players. So I hope he does well. But I do think we did. I think it's a good trade for us also.
we're gonna talk about the Randy Rosen trade as well. Good trade for the Mariners. Um, I got to see him play for a little bit. Just seems like a great guy. Um, kind of struggled earlier on the year, but starting to find a little bit. So I like the trade. The Jazz trade. Uh, Marlins got a bunch of prospects. What do you
Yes.
think of the trade?
I was unsure of it at first, and then I saw Jazz Chisholm hit 4 home runs in 3 games and is hitting at an insane clip right now. And now I feel like the Yankees got what they needed. They got a guy who can play wherever he wants to and can hit the ball.
I mean,
And
all of these guys. I think the Marlins might have won the trade to be honest, just like in the long run. But
yeah, in the long run, I mean, the young guys are probably always going to win you a trade in the long run. But I mean, if the Yankees make a run this year, then they're going to be plenty okay with making that deal.
sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, just good trades all around. Not like a lot of splashers though. I think the asking price was a little bit too high.
Yeah,
Um,
one of the pitchers we didn't see, was it Crochet didn't go, right? Everyone thought Crochet was going to get sold.
yeah. Once again, I think the action price there was just a little bit too high. Let's
Yeah.
finish up here for a second on this, or we could just give up if, as I haven't thought of anybody personally. Um,
Um, I'm kind of blanking. Um, what guesses could we throw out real quick? Um,
why do I feel like Carlos Beltran played for the Rockies at one point? He didn't though. I know that. Bo Jackson, maybe? No.
hmm,
Maybe start thinking pitchers. Johnny Cueto, maybe?
Did he play for the Rockies? I don't think so.
I feel like he did. I don't know why. I feel like that was a team on one of those on his road to declining, I think. Now
Do you
you
want to say
got
it?
I I think if we're gonna like if we're close to giving up anyway, we should just go for it.
Can't hurt.
I like
Theoretically.
Johnny. I like Johnny Cueto. Uh no. Dang.
Oh,
Gotta be honest, not nobody's really coming to mind here that's Twins and Rockies. Kenny Lofton, maybe, if he played for the Rockies. Eric Young. Eric Young Jr. I think that's this is a what are you cool with this partner?
send it. I got
Oh,
no tough. Tough for the
let's just take a look there on who we could have gotten. Um
gonna be a few that we should have thought of.
Possible answers here. So, I mean, look at that.
Who is
When
the most
when you only got 68 guys and 61, it's difficult to come up with a guy there. So
telling you the Rockies don't make trades?
yeah, not a lot of guys. Okay. Brett
Mm,
Saberhagen, really?
you were on Mike Moustakis. I'm not
No, I knew it. Oh, he did. He did. I remember him. Darn it, that hurts.
dang. That one
Uh,
is tough.
you know what? I'm pretty proud of us though. I think that's a very difficult group of guys to guess. But it hurts knowing that I had Mike Moustakis.
Yeah. I feel like we could have pulled somebody, but without
Greg
spending
Holland we could have pulled, but
too much time on it.
exactly. Justin Morneau, how did I not get that? Oh,
I was thinking of that, and then I was like, no, when did he play for the
see,
Rockies?
all
I was
these
like,
guys
I
played
feel like
like
he
two or
did.
three seasons with the Rockies, and then more seasons with the
Oh,
Twins.
Michael Kadire.
Yeah, Kadire was a good one.
See,
J J
this is what happens when you get put on the spot.
CJ Crone. Oh,
Dude, oh my gosh, I was thinking of CJ Cron. I was like, no, he hasn't played for the Twins.
come on, he hasn't played for the Twins, man.
Tough.
Um,
Well, tough grid, tough grid.
but I think very very good for us. I'm proud of us for
Upgrades
sure.
from
Next episode, I promise you, we're getting 9 out of 9. I'm
rewatch
calling it.
episode 1 and then be like, oh, they were bad, but no, they were okay.
Do you want to
Yeah,
do a quick 15 guess game here?
yeah, we can do a quick one, real quick, pretty quick if you want to do it quick.
I got a gay. I got blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just thinking of a guy here. Uh, I got it. I got it. I got a guy in mind. Whoa,
Brenton Doyle.
no,
Dang.
no. Did I just forget my guy? No, I didn't. We're good. Let's go.
Okay, are you gonna keep screen sharing?
Yeah. Let me stop share here.
About to go crazy. East.
Yes.
Mm. Team color has red in it.
No.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. has a winning record this year? Or like generally good team in contention?
Well, okay, that's a different thing there, brother. Which one do you want it to be?
Whichever you prefer. Because they're kind of, I feel like they're the same. But we can do like
Winning
vying
record and in contention.
both.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And you said no red.
No red.
Okay. Is it the Orioles?
Nope.
Is it? Is it the Yankees?
Nope.
No red. What's the other? Is it the Mets?
Yep.
I forgot the Mets went on a tear. I'll take my hint.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if this is gonna give it up. Okay, here we go. Has played for the Red Sox.
Um. Oh. Outfielder?
No.
Shoot.
Oh, you were thinking JD, weren't you?
Mm. Oh. Infielder?
Yes.
It's not Pete.
Or is it?
No, it's not Pete. Oh, Bear. Um. Who is? Shoot.
This would be your ninth guess. You can ask a question.
I can ask a question.
For sure.
It is the name of the game.
Welcome back to You Can Ask a Question.
Get like 15 of them if you want. Has played for the Red Sox. Um,
I think that's gonna stump you.
I think it is because I'm like
All right, I'll give you another hit. OMG.
that didn't help. Unhelpful. Second base.
Yes, can play second base.
Can play second base.
Second/short.
Dude, I can't think of this guy's name.
Also played for the Rockies.
Rockies don't make trades. We've established this, so not possible.
Who was the first team he played for?
Oh, I'm selling. No infield.
You might not know he plays for the Mets.
I might not. I'm trying to think. I think this guy plays outfield. Is it I don't Beatty? Batty?
Nope. Five more guesses.
Infielders. Who do they have? Dude, I don't know. Hmm. I might be out.
Waving the white flag there.
I feel like I can picture him, but I can't think of his name. Who? Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm out.
Jose Iglesias.
Yeah, I didn't know he was on the Mets.
So he made a song called OMG, and
Why? Why would I know that?
because I feel like a lot of baseball fans do personally. Um,
Interesting. I feel like
so yeah,
you gotta be in on the Jose Iglesias lore to know that. And I don't really
I it was on the MLB Instagram account.
I don't have Instagram, so this is the problem.
That's tough. All right, DNF. So I got 15 then.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah, just let me know.
All right, I'm good.
Starling Marte.
No,
Dang. AL or NL?
I know.
Yeah, now. It's not gonna be East again. West,
No.
Central.
Yep.
Okay, NL Central. Damn it, I'm cooked.
He's cooked. Me when I found out it was the Mets.
He's not going Cubs. Cardinals.
No.
Give me no, I'm not going for a hint yet. It's too early. Pirates.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay. We got 5. We got 10. We got 10 to play with.
10 to play.
Cubs.
It is the Cubs.
You said Cubs. All right. Give me my hint now. Let's take the hint now.
Your hint now. Um, let's see. I think this should narrow it down for you a little bit, but they've never been an all-star.
So it's not Bellinger. Bellinger was an all-star. It really doesn't narrow it down for me, brother.
We have a decent amount of all-stars.
Ian Happ wasn't an all-star. Uh, Position player.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not Kyle Hendricks.
It's not Alex. And Ian Happ was an all-star, so it's not Ian Happ. I'll help
Okay.
you out.
Okay. Yeah, because I gave you a couple hints there. I gotta be honest
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
I'll give you some bonus hits. Ian Happ
For
was an
sure.
all-star.
You got Pete Crow Armstrong, I'm thinking off the bat. No more Christopher Morel. Um Man, there's like is it PCA?
It is not PCA.
Okay, is he an infielder?
8? Is that
Yeah, that
I
was
think
8.
that was 8, yeah. Um plays in the infield, not an outfielder.
Okay, so he's an infielder. Contreras was a all-star. I know that for a fact. Damn, who's your first baseman? It's not a first baseman though. Dansby was an all-star. We know that.
It's true. Narrowed down.
I don't think Bodie's still on the team. Well, Paredes just took a spot, so it's the second baseman or the first baseman, neither of which I know. But this is a contact guy. We talked about him last time. Um, Man, this is so tough. Man, I gotta study up on my Cubs players.
It's true.
Why am I? Oh, Nick. No, it's not him. Nico Horner.
It's not Nico on
Damn it!
it.
So it's the first baseman. A guy that I really, really don't know. If you want to drop one of those many hints, just Feel free.
Yeah. Mini hint. Wilson Contreras is not on the Cubs anymore.
Really?
He's been on the Cardinals for like 2 years, 2 years, I think.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah. So he's a position. So is it right now? He's either a first baseman or a catcher in my mind. Um, man, how do I just not know?
It's tough. It's tough. Some of the less known guys they're hard to guess. I don't think this guy has written any songs to my knowledge, but who knows?
Oh, it's got to come to me at some point.
That's what I always say, but sometimes you just don't got it.
I'm gonna go for something a little crazy here and say Dansby was never an all-star.
Um, no and no.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna
It's be two-time All-Star.
I'm gonna waive it.
You're gonna wave it.
Yep.
Catcher Miguel Amaya.
Yeah.
I almost went with our first baseman Michael Bush, but you wouldn't have got him either, so it didn't matter.
That was tough. Shoot. Well,
This
now we can't end on a tie.
is a tough round. Let's go. Do you want to do? Um, let's do guess the team in as few as guesses as possible.
Guess the team. Ooh,
Just
okay.
guess. Just guess. You just got to get the team.
Okay.
Um,
Let me know when you got one.
I'm ready.
AL?
No.
Okay. So that's an NL team. Currently has 3 teams in a playoffs position. Like, does the
The
division?
division.
Yeah.
Like they have to be in, or like they're vying to be in.
They're like close to.
Close to. Yes.
Okay. So the West really only has the Padres and the Dodgers. Um, Rockies are cooked. The Diamondbacks actually. All right, is it the West?
It is the West.
Okay. So I right now have 3. Oh, but no, it doesn't have to be a playoff team. Um, we're gonna go with a team that doesn't really make any trades, the Rockies.
It is not the Rockies.
You
Didn't go with them.
thought about it? Okay.
Thought about it. We had
Um,
talked about them too much.
let's go with a hint.
Go with the hints. Um,
Didn't expect me to pull that one out, huh?
they won a playoff series last year, if I am correct.
Okay, so it wasn't the Diamondbacks.
Couldn't be them.
It's not the Giants. Is it the Padres?
It is the Padres. Padres in 5.
Dang. You showed your cards when you said, I believe so.
If I am correct. I thought that
Um,
might throw you off reverse psychology and make you guess the Diamondbacks, but it did not.
okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
Central.
Nope.
Ooh, tough. Um, this NL.
Yep.
Okay. Um, East.
Nope.
Okay, you went back to it. You went back to it. Doubling up on Padres would be crazy. You had five, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna. So this will be my fourth. I'm gonna send it for the wind. The wind. Yeah, I'm gonna send it into the wind. It's gonna go flying. Giants.
Nope.
Now I have to get this tie. Hmm. This is tough. I should have gone more strategically about this, but I thought I could get them. So I could go with the Dodgers, good team. I could go with the Padres, who I just went with. That'd be a crazy double up strategy by you. I could go with the Rockies, who don't trade, as we know. And
You
then
can
I
go
could go
Diamondbacks.
with the Diamondbacks also, who may or may not have won a playoff series last year.
I think they won a couple.
Um, at least one, I think. I don't know. I know they lost one for sure. Uh,
You don't have to do them like that, bro.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Padres. I think you doubled up.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Let's go. That was a crazy strat, though.
Well, you gotta respect it though. That's
Game recognizes game. That was a good strat.
game. Okay, random trivia questions.
Random trivia questions.
Who won the 2006 World Series?
2006, bro. I was four. Red Sox won in seven, I think.
Very true.
Six was the Cardinals.
You're right.
Four
All right,
years old.
give me any team.
Give you
Or
any team.
no. Give me any from
Any
2000 to now. Give me any team. Give me any year, and I'll tell you what team won the World Series.
2001.
It was the Yankees, wasn't it?
Don't believe so, but I can double check. Who
It
won?
was the Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks beat the Yankees. Okay, that's what I thought. Yep.
Dang.
So
All right. Well, that was fun.
W me.
Um,
W me.
did I give it away when I was smiling so much about when
You were smiling a lot, which made me think I almost went with Rockies also because you were smiling a lot during that. But it did help. It did help. I'm not gonna lie.
dang. Well, I got to study up on my NL teams. I think I know a lot of AL guys. I just think I got to study up on my NL teams.
Yeah.
And I'll be back, and we'll be back.
In your early two
soon here.
thousands World Series also.
Yeah, I knew it was either the Yankees or the Diamondbacks. I just
You're-
don't know which one won that series, but I
Yeah.
remember I think it was Luis Gonzalez with a blue single to win the World Series off Mariano Rivera.
I in fact was not born, but I do know that the Yankees lost. Yankees fans are salty.
Next time you see us, we are filming this on Tuesday, and it's Sunday right now, so the next one we'll film is on Tuesday.
Oh yes.
Uh,
We'll just do some. What are we gonna do? Probably standings and stuff. Just baseball news.
just general baseball
Yeah.
recap.
Now that we got
probably
the intro out of the way, the All Star out of the way, and the trade deadline out of the way, we can get into like normal
yeah.
baseball stuff.
And maybe it'll be a little bit shorter of a podcast from now
Yeah.
on, but
Less to
other than
cover.
that, thank you guys for watching. What's that
Subscribe.
thing the kids are saying? Yeah, like, comment, and
Smash
subscribe.
that like button. Mostly subscribe.
Riz,
Skippity toilet Riz or something.
Shore, Ohio, right?
Yeah. I don't keep up with the children's these days, you know.
No, not too much anymore. I feel
They're
old, I'll tell you
advanced.
what.
They're advanced beyond my brain capacity.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see you guys later. And I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.